Hello, everybody. How's it going? You get a nice view of my sophomon screen. How's it going? I'm excited. Tonight is Hidden Gem night. We are going to be doing just Hidden Gem Xbox games. I might have missed a few chat, so just going to go through. Hi, Connor. Hi, Hydraulic Monkey. Hey, Forced Excess. Halo 1 is my favorite. Hey, Kev Pez. Hey, Master. Hey, PS2 Vibes. Eric. Dark Production. Wow, we got a lot of people here today. Dark Productions. Princess. Silver. Master. Zombie. I think I might have repeated a few. Frisky Biscuit, Death Echo, Mando, and Low Poly. Welcome in, everybody. Ooh, we got a big night. I am excited. All right, so how this is going to work is we have 3 rounds, and I have 4 games for each round, and you're going to vote for which game is going to win, and we're going to play for 35 minutes. So it's going to be 35 minutes, and then we're going to switch to the new game. 2 things, or one more thing, we also have a super at the top. So this super means that, hey, welcome. Thanks for becoming a member, Princess Ashley. I appreciate that. But whatever if we get 5 supers by the end of the night, I will do a 4th round of games. And that's actually going to be all of the second places. And then it's kind of like a redemption round. So every second place from each round we'll pick at the end of the night. And that's only if we hit 5 supers. So definitely excited to see if we hit that. But Princess Ashley, thank you for joining the camper tier. I really appreciate that. That your support goes a long way, and along with that you get exclusive members videos. There's some fun ones in that mix, so cool. All right, so just to explain, we got Phantom Crash, which is a mech game, House of the Dead 3, which is a Sega light gun shooter, Otogi, which is a From Software game, really interesting, weird one, hard one, and then Air Force Delta Storm, which I think is a hidden gem little flight game. Hey Ludacris, welcome in. And then let me know if any of that made sense. I know that was a lot. And then we're going to just run a couple more minutes on this poll. So be sure to get your votes in, at least in the next minute. It looks like Otogi is winning strong with House of the Dead 3 close behind. I really like Project Hail Mary. I had a lot of fun with that one. Yeah, it was just like a good, nice movie. Well, I'm glad you enjoy the channel so much, Low Poly. I appreciate that. And I'm glad you can enjoy it. You got Otogi 2. I actually don't own Otogi 2. I still need to get that one. I don't know if they'll ever do an Otogi 3. I don't know how many people are like clamoring for it. All right. So I'm going to end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. It looks like Otogi is here for the win. So cool. We'll play a cool one. We're playing one on the thumbnail, which is cool. Give me 1 second as I put that disc in. Now, Otogi is one of the rarer games on the Xbox. It does cost around like $50, I want to say, but it's a really cool entry point from software. Well, not really an entry point, I should say. They've been making games for a while since then. But it's a cool, like, before Dark or Demon Souls type thing. All right, and I'm going to start that 35-minute timer. And then we'll move on to the next round after this one. You gotten back in the Twisted Metal Black. That game is so fun, yet so frustrating. Yeah, it's a hard one, but I do really like Twisted Metal Black. I want to say I got every trophy in it on that re-release they did. Nice, you own both Otogis? That's great. And yeah, Jimmy, I'm hoping that we get more backwards compatible games. So, Otogi, PS2 Vibes, we'll kind of get into it. Honestly, I kind of forget how the plot goes, so it'll be a learning experience for both of us. But it's an action game is the best way to explain it. But we'll see the cutscenes. Well, we have 2 more rounds, Kev Pez, but I don't know if Phantom Dust is going to make it, but we'll see. Yeah, of course, Zombie. I think playing on the OG Xbox, that's just the way I like to play it. Okay, this is when I tested the game earlier, so let's go ahead and we'll just start a new game. Hey, that's okay, Dev Pez. At least you're passionate. That's important.
For 1,000 years, the Imperial
Now let me know how the
Court
audio
had
is.
ruled. But the seal was broken, and its days of glory drew to
You might
a
have had
rapid
heard double
close.
audio. I had it running on my TV.
Clouds gathered overhead, and the land was engulfed
I mean, Xbox
in a
games are shooting
perpetual
up.
darkness.
Not all of them, but there's a lot of Xbox games that get higher and higher prices nowadays.
The light of neither star nor moon could pierce the night, and a giant tempest
Otogi's pretty
arose
cool,
from
dark
the
production,
eerie
but I don't know.
blackness
It's definitely tough,
to
though.
level all that stood before it.
Yeah, the music does suck. Or the music does suck. No, the music's
When the
great.
winds
What
had
am I saying?
passed, all that remained was a court in ruins
Xbox has
and
God
a
of War
city
before God of War.
devoid of all life.
I hate to hear that, Forced. Yeah, I just like having the original controller and everything, but we'll see how that rolls tonight, Low Poly. You know, the only thing about original hardware and playing old games is hopefully the discs run. Audio's good. Okay, cool. Too loud, too loud. Okay, everybody's singing. Okay. Turn down just a little bit then. I challenge you, Mr. Camp, to stream Sonic 06 at least once. It's turning 20 in November. It's a rite of passage for any gaming YouTuber.
Presides over the death of men.
Well, thank you, Lysander, for the $5 super. I really appreciate that. I appreciate all your support every month with the channel and also in every live stream. But yeah, I do gotta play Sonic 06 one day. I owned it and the disc did not work, so I never got to play it. And it's been one I've been meaning to, and I think that'd make for a great stream, especially for someone who's never played it before. So great recommendation. Thank you for the support. And we're actually, that's one super towards playing a 4th round of games tonight. So that means we'll be going past 10 o'clock today, which I know is crazy for me. So so just 4 more supers and I'll stay on a little longer. But I appreciate it, Lysander. $10? Man, that is lucky, Master Games Guru.
Riker.
All right, let's get to it.
Use your powers to rid this land of the demons that plague it.
So it's just like an action game. You just like jump around, hit X and Y.
If wounded,
Okay, it was feeling a little delayed for a second. There's no options menu here.
This too is
because
part of the
it is
power that I have
inverted
bestowed upon you.
camera controls.
But
I don't remember if you
beyond,
could change that.
should your magic power ever be depleted, your
this music
corporeal
does
body
rock.
shall fade into dust. Be always mindful.
The jumping is really smooth in this game. There's something about it that just feels great. Yeah, I like the Duke and the S controller, Jimmy, but the S controller is my preferred of the two. Sonic 06 not working. That is true. I've always been so interested in it. Nice, those are some good pickups, Connor. Now the anime, this game just looks good, Polly. I've never watched Digital Circus Forced Access. I've never played the Over the Hedge game. I will have to one day because I want to review every Xbox game on the channel eventually. I remember seeing the movie.
You must exercise. The demons you vanquished were from beyond the Great Seal.
This game uses the Xbox's hard drive to save level data and any object you destroyed in it. That really rocks. That's so great for the time. I feel like you saw a lot of great uses of the Xbox hard drive in games that kind of went unnoticed.
Some have learned the secrets.
Yeah, Lysander, with
immortality.
Digital Circus, I was like, I thought of you because I know you had talked about it earlier.
But with your great powers, I know you shall prevail.
Yes, yeah. No, I'm not a big fan of inverted camera personally, Master Games. Playable, yeah, it is unplayable on the Series X. And your 8 Duke controllers, hopefully they all work well. Yes, yeah, this game costs about $50, peanut butter, and I think it's only going to go up. Oh, Fatal Frame? How much did you pay for Fatal Frame, Lil Polly, if you don't mind me asking? That's another expensive one. Let's see. Captions on. Oh, you can change it to Japanese voices. That's right. Forward, left, and right. I don't think it's gonna... We'll just keep it at the normal. I'll get used to it. I usually get used to it. Oh, there's plenty of games still stuck on this console, Jimmy. That's what's interesting about this console.
I have been banished and drift alone in the void.
Could we get a 360 emote when you hit 50k
You
subs?
are
I wonder if I
just,
could get you one earlier.
yet
So
foolish
emotes are actually tied
I
to
rest all my hopes on
channel members, I believe. And like the more channel members I get, the more emotes I can have for us. So I might be able to throw a 360 on there because we're over 80 channel members now, which is that is just insane to me. All right, stage.
Go to the mansion deep in the forest near the capital
and purge the
and
demons.
purge the
Easy,
demons living
understandable. Yeah, the early years, true saintly of Xbox pushing weird Japanese games is really cool because they tried their hardest to get a market there. 30 pounds, that's not bad. Speaking of expensive, yeah, that would be an interesting video. Games that are more expensive on the Xbox, because I bet you that is a really low list. Is there any game? Ooh, is there any game that anybody can here come up with that's on multiple consoles and the Xbox version is the most expensive?
Feel the magic flow through you. Magic is
That's okay,
spiritual
Kevpez. Sometimes
energy.
you just gotta. That's
It
just what you gotta
resides in
do.
all living things.
You gotta get to survive. Surviving's more important than any video game.
The power I have imparted to you was done so through magic.
Yeah,
Without
Otogi
magic,
2 is even more
you would
expensive.
fade from the
That's why I
living
don't own
world.
that one quite yet, because I like to get good deals.
But as you
I've heard,
purify
I've
each
never really
day,
done,
your
I don't really
magic
do much
will be
emulation for
replenished.
Xbox Third Dan, but I've heard it's getting a lot better. Hey, Ghostmaker, actually the Electron X Out is what I use. That's what I'm using right now. And I love it to death. I always recommend it here. Okay, there's a lock on. I like it. You kind of have to figure it out for yourself. I love traditional, like, Japanese movies. I don't know, there's something about it. Silent Hill 2 is over 120. Wow. Yeah, Silent Hill 2 is expensive on the Xbox, but it's actually not that expensive here. Like, there's definitely more expensive Xbox games. All right, well, you have a good night, Zombie. I appreciate you stopping by. It feels great. Like, that's the best way to explain it. It just feels really good in control. Yeah, Modern Vintage Gamer does a really good job of talking about, like, mods and, like emulation community, stuff like that.
Not yet. One more remains.
Dark M Productions. I don't know. It depends. Some games do look good up-res to 4K and stuff, but I don't know. I just like to play on original hardware mostly, and I like to play it the way it was played back in the day on, like, you know, like, and the Xbox supported 720p and stuff like that. And I mean, this looks great. It's got a nice style to it. Okay. See, we're getting low on our orbs. So if I remember right, I'm trying to, like, it's been a moment, but you can only stay so long in a level, and your health is tied to a time limit of being in the game. Yeah, I saw that where the Xbox One was hacked. I know people are really excited for that. Another one of these guys. Oh, you watched my video on Lynx? Oh man, that's an older one, so I appreciate you watching that. Yeah, Lynx is a really good golf game. I actually think nowadays I'd probably rate it a little bit higher. Yes, Brotherhood of Steel on the Xbox is extremely expensive. So maybe that is a good one.
You must revive the Great Seal.
I have not done a video on Murakumo, but I know of it. I definitely need to do that one true.
The world of men
I need to do more Japanese-only games.
1,000 years.
No, I don't know anything about Chainsaw Man, PS2 vibes. Yeah, I know of Chainsaw Man, but I'm not super into anime or anything, or manga.
You must seek out the essences. When the 4 essences are once again filled with power, the world of men will return to an era of harmony. That is your quest to find.
Thanks for streaming. Love Otogi 1 and 2. Oh, well, thank you for watching. And yes, the music is great. Very, I don't know, it's very specific. Like, you're not going to find much else like that on the Xbox. Outrun 2006, that's a good one, Ludicrous. Yep. Hi Camp Xbox, love your content. Was wondering if we're gonna do more live streams of Fallout 3. I was there at that stream and loved it. Well, maybe one day, Starboy. Fallout 3 is one of my all-time favorites. It's definitely one of those games where, like, it was nice to stream like Gun and stuff because you beat that game in 6 hours. Where Fallout 3 is definitely a long game. But you know, I wouldn't say no to playing Fallout 3 again or New Vegas. Ultimate Hulk Iceberg Explained? I don't know, I haven't seen it. Always wanted to play Kuon on the... Oh, yeah, that price is just nuts on the Xbox. Or not on the Xbox, on the PS2, it's not even on the Xbox. Let's see, I think I'm gonna just stick to my weapons and we're just gonna move on.
An ancient city. Abandoned.
Yeah, because we only have... We got about like 20 minutes left. I don't want to waste too much time. Whatever the hell that lady said is your quest. Yeah, Colton, you're right. I was maybe too busy talking. I'm gonna kill some demons and call it a day. Really? I'd be interested in comparing the PS2 and Xbox version.
Now, you shall go.
No, I've played Ratatouille on the Xbox P. Great game. Like, surprisingly good.
No man has
Fallout 3 is my favorite
1,000
Fallout game.
years.
It's really good.
Be brave.
I don't know if you can hear her, but my cat is in the background meowing.
Demons.
New Vegas is not better. I like 3 better, but I get it. I get why people like New Vegas better. Hey, King of Diamond, how's it going? Welcome in.
And destroy them.
Genesis emulation with a Duke controller is great. That sounds nice. Yeah, because there's a lot of emulators available. For some reason, I want to hit X to attack, but that's not a thing. Xbox version's also what I played. Okay.
There are yet 2 more.
Yeah, my cat is meowing. She wants... Sorry, everybody, if you can hear that. My cat is a meower. She'll just, like, meow. She'll give up eventually. Or she just could stop by and say hi. I don't know why she can't just, like, come over here. I mean, let me just pet her a little. I'll take a little pet break. Oh, Arby's? I love Arby's. I haven't had Arby's in a little bit. One of the few people that can say that. Every time I mention I like Arby's, people are like grossed out. Yeah, 3 is definitely a different vibe to the rest. Yeah, I saw your new Nintendo 64 controller on the Discord. And guys, if you aren't on the Camp Xbox Discord, definitely check it out. There's some fun conversations going on over there. Oh, nice. You own Orange Box digitally on your account? That's smart. Okay, these guys are annoying. They like shoot projectiles at you. Yeah. They're pretty easy to kill. The atmosphere is crazy in this game. My Friend Dahmer. No, I've never seen My Friend Dahmer. I've seen the Dahmer movie where Jeremy Renner plays Jeffrey Dahmer. That one's okay. Oh, I love my cat. She sounds like she's taking a little break. She is an American short hair, I believe. Yeah, no, the X button doesn't work in this. It's B and Y. Yeah, cats can be a little annoying sometimes, but not great. I love her. She's been fed, though. I like New Vegas better because I can gamble without losing real money. Well, isn't that the beauty of video games? My problem is with gambling in video games, I always just get bored and I just go all in eventually. That's how I am, Mark. I like the beef and cheddar, which is that gross?
There are yet 2 more.
Kill them all.
Search
Arby's
well,
near you
Riker.
closed. Yeah, the Arby's isn't. I don't really have an old Arby's near me. Like, you know, it's a little bit away. Oh, Culver's is great. Oh, there's like a mirror down here, right? Pretty sure. Hey Taylor, we're playing Otogi right now, but we're gonna be voting on another game not too long from now. Alice Return to Madness, not a bad game choice. That game gets a little long in the end, but like it's a great game. Like I like the style of it. Soul Reaver, I could see that. What a series that just like died in this generation. Those, the King's Quest games or something else. So yeah, this is Otogi, just a third-person action game. Very smooth. From Software is always doing crazy stuff. Best way to put it. Yeah, Taylor, yeah, this is a thumbnail game. Exactly. We did it. Russian Blue, interesting. Well, thank you for watching, Slim Pickens. I'm glad that I can bring back some great memories of a great console. Okay, there's one of the mirrors. Yeah, that's exactly what a cat would say. It's like, oh, I've never been fed. Okay, it's a childhood favorite. Perfect. I got called gross for saying that once because they were like, cheese on roast beef, nasty.
Still.
Good from the part of the states that make ambrosia salad. Man, I haven't had ambrosia salad in a long time. And I don't remember ever liking it. They used to have it in like my school lunch. Burger King guy is scary. I can agree with that. I was talking about him today. Well, have a good night, Low Poly. I appreciate you just stopping by. Oh, thank you for joining in. The stream will be up after after all of this. There's a new Kane Soul Reaver 2D Metroidvania thing. Nice. Well, I'm happy with that. King's Quest complete for the 360. Oh, the point and click one? I never got to play that one. How rare is it to play a thumbnail game on stream? Well, I guess, like, it depends. Because I guess every night we play, like, Gun or Doom 3. We do play that. Arx Fatalis, yeah, that's pretty good. I like the classic feel of Arx Fatalis, since it's like an old school dungeon crawler. You're right, Mark. I did. The thumbnail is correct. I think one of them I left the thumbnail as one of the games that we didn't play. Actually, we didn't play either of the games in the thumbnail, and I left it just because I thought it was funny. What do I think of the Moana trailer? The one I saw, I just don't care. I don't care about live-action Disney movies, you know? There's just something about it. It's just, especially Moana, because it's like all CG except some live-action actors. So it just feels pointless. Yeah, I played Full Spectrum Warrior. I actually covered it on the channel. Surprisingly great game. Would the Burger King games be ranked on the OG list or the ooh, I don't know. I would put them on the 360 list personally, or maybe put them on both. But I think of them as more 360 games, and maybe that's just because where I played them and it has achievements on there and everything. Oh, a new Suikoden would be really cool.
Defeat the immortal.
Yeah, Big
High
Bumpin's
Priest
good,
Jose,
and you know,
who yet
yeah, Big
protects
Bumpin's the
ancient
best
ruins.
one if I remember right. Even though Pocket Bike Racers wasn't bad either. Okay, I remember this level being tough. The Rock, yeah, it's sad because I feel like he could do good, but yeah, only sometimes.
None shall pass. None shall pass. None shall pass.
The live action
Leave this
Toa.
place at once.
I don't even remember what those are.
His mind is lost. He cannot be reasoned with.
Yeah, Full Spectrum Warrior is pretty good for a game that I feel like a lot of people considered kind of
Is
like
admirable.
maybe just another
is no
military
longer
game.
himself.
The way you control your troops is actually really cool.
Raiko,
That sucks.
you must grant death to this poor and foolish old man.
I don't think I picked that up.
To let him go on living will
Cause
only
more
cause
pain.
him
I love
more
that.
pain.
Do I like the
None
Chipmunk
shall
Adventure
pass.
19? It's been a long time since I've seen the Alvin and the Chipmunk movie, that one. But they used to show it on Cartoon Network, if I remember right.
None shall pass.
Yeah, Sneak King was definitely the most interesting one.
None shall pass.
Yeah, I remember this level being annoying. Yeah, you're right.
None shall
I feel like
pass.
Sneak King could give you nightmares. Although, guys, I want to say we do have a super goal, just in case you knew.
None shall pass.
We're gonna play a 4th round if we do hit our 5 supers by the end of the night. Because we still got
Even
2 more
now,
games we're gonna play, and you guys get to
resist.
vote on it.
To raise
I forget,
the seal,
is the
capital was moved 1,000 years ago.
I didn't know if it was a bottomless pit.
But there were those who opposed the seal and remained here.
Don't die, avoid death. Thank you. Oh, it all clicked now.
The deep resentment of all those who objected is gathered here.
None shall pass. It's so funny. Yes, yeah, Peanut Butter, you can actually change the dialogue to Japanese.
None shall pass.
Yeah, they're gonna have to be pissed for that says. Walking Tall in the
Perhaps
rundown.
my
Yeah,
master
those are
will
good
see
picks.
my loyalty in return. None shall pass. Perhaps my master will see my loyalty in return. None shall pass.
Wait, look at all the enemies out there.
Perhaps my master will see my loyalty in return. None shall pass.
Got too close again.
Those imperial fools!
Oh man, I gotta wait for like
Master.
that pause.
Were you watching me from afar?
Colony Wars, Valkyrie Profile, Wild Arms, Splinter Cell. Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic and Splinter Cell are two that, like, I don't know why they were abandoned like that. Some of them, I guess maybe they just only served a niche crowd. Yeah, it's kind of like a ninja, yeah. Especially with, like, the speed and the jumps and everything.
None shall pass. None
Yeah, I love
shall
Sean William
pass.
Scott in
Leave this
in Always
place at
Sunny.
once.
His mind is lost. He cannot be
Trigger
reasoned with.
light attack, maybe?
His loyalty,
It probably drags it out a little bit longer.
but he is no longer himself.
These guys didn't even shoot at me last time.
Raiko, you must grant death to this poor and foolish old man. To let him go on living will only cause him more pain.
None shall pass.
Even now, he resists. To raise the seal,
Oh no,
the
he just
capital
broke.
was moved 1,000 years ago.
If you hold A, you do float.
But there were those who
Combat
opposed the
multiplier.
seal
Even high.
and remained here.
Those shots are annoying.
The deep resentment of all those who objected is gathered here.
None shall pass.
Yeah, none shall pass. I think a Gandalf though.
Perhaps my master will see my loyalty in return.
That's so annoying. Like, I guess you gotta make
were
sure you're
you-
running around. Most annoying repeated dialogue in games. That would be interesting. The Fable one is charming. I kind of like that. You need a potion? It's like you drink a potion or eat some food. The bridge broke. I know.
None shall pass.
It rebranded. It became something different from what it was on the. That's true. I
None
forgot about
shall
the Old
pass.
Republic
None
MMO, which I
shall
played a little bit
pass.
of, and it's fun.
Leave this.
His mind is lost. He
That's a
cannot
good
be
point.
reasoned with.
What if it wasn't? What if his favorite Aesop Rock album
His
was
loyalty
Malibu
is
Kin
admirable,
instead? I don't
but
even
he
like
is no
None
longer
Shall Pass.
himself. Raiko, you must grant death to this poor and foolish old man. To let him go on living will only cause him more pain.
Well, maybe it's more like I wish there were more Knights of the
None
Old
shall
Republic
pass.
games, Taylor.
Even now, he resists. To raise the seal, the capital was moved 1,000 years ago.
I think you do get more. They're orbs. They're two green orbs.
But there were those who opposed the seal and remained here.
I am just whiffing jumps now.
The deep
game is
resentment of
beating
all
me
those
down.
who objected is gathered here.
you hear this like synth in the background? You shall not pass.
None shall pass.
Cool. All right, let's try this again. We gotta figure out like when he takes his break.
Perhaps my master will see my loyalty and return.
Maybe we could stay back here and kind of
Perhaps
take
my
out these
master
dudes.
will see my loyalty and return. Those Imperial fools! Why would they not listen to him? None shall pass! Perhaps
Man,
my
you got,
master
you gotta
will see my loyalty and return. Perhaps my master will see my loyalty and return.
It would be a little less annoying with the Japanese audio.
Those Imperial fools! Why would they not listen to him? Those Imperial fools! Why would they not listen to him? None shall pass! Those Imperial fools! Why
Yeah,
would
try
they
to like
not
kill these
listen
guys
to
to get a little
him?
more help. I'm gonna do this.
Perhaps my
Yeah, Majora's
master
Mask.
will
I gotta
see
play
my
that.
loyalty and return.
That's like one of those great blind spots I have.
None shall pass!
Ulfric Stormcloak, what?
Perhaps my master will see.
Oh, come on. Dang it.
Master, were you watching
Dang
me?
it. But
from
yes, this
afar?
is from Software. Harder than Ninja Gaiden. I'd say it's a different style. Ninja Gaiden's about like kind of like rhythm. All right, but this is it for this one, guys. We are going to take a break. Drop my controller. We're going to take a break on Otogi, and we're going to move on to the next one. So, guys, for the next game, we're going to have 4 more choices, all right? What's next? All right. So we are going to do Quantum Redshift, which is a racing game, one of my favorite racing games on the console. Really awesome. Kind of rivals F-Zero. Blood Wake, which is a boat combat game. Think about Twisted Metal on the water, another great one. Vex, which is a platformer not exclusive to the Xbox, and I personally don't love it, but a lot of people out there really enjoy it. Really interesting platformer. And then Galleon, which is a Xbox exclusive pirate game. Really weird controls made by the Tomb Raider guy. So let's start up that poll, and I'm gonna have that run for a couple minutes. So get to voting, guys, and we'll see what's up next. Yeah, I played Ocarina of Time. Great game. Yeah, we'll get them next time. Maybe if we have a night where we fully play Otogi. But yes, all right, get those votes in. Oh, yeah, there was the timer. I guess I'm not that surprised, Colton. I know the statue got me. None passed. Galleon. Blood Wake is really challenging. It's really awesome though. Yeah. And honestly, it's more like Crimson Skies on water, but it still has that boat combat. Looks like Blood Wake is winning with 36% of the vote. It looks like everything else is pretty close behind. Are we going to really play both games that are in the thumbnail? Yeah, Galleon is a very weird game. Hey, hey, Mano, welcome in. Yeah, I agree, Blinds. I do think I do think it kind of ebbs and flows in level design. Some are good, some aren't. But like, I think overall, it's just I have a consistently fun time. Chicken tacos with jalapeno ranch. That does sound good. I don't think I've already eaten, so I'm good. I appreciate it. And guys, remember, whatever comes in second on all of these, we will, if we hit our 5 super goal by the end of the night, we'll do we'll do a final 4th round. And we'll actually pit all the second place games against each other. Y'all take it easy. Well, you have a good night, Death Echo. I always appreciate you stopping by. All right, I'm going to end the poll in 10 seconds. So I'm going to count it down. Get those votes in if you don't want Bloodwake to win. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're ending the poll. It looks like Bloodwake has won. Awesome. I'm excited to play that one. Let me get the disc in really quickly. I played a second of it to just test it out earlier, but it's been a little bit since I've fully played it. It looks like Quantum Redshift came in second there, so I will make a note of that just in case we do a 4th round. Oh, Draco, but we're doing multiple hidden gem games, but maybe we can do Bloodwake another time. All right, looks like Bloodwake's loaded up. And we're going to start that timer, the 35-minute timer, and then we'll do a 3rd round of 4 games after this that you guys will vote on once we're done with this one. I've reviewed Morrowind, Henry, but I've never done like a playthrough. I've never played it on stream or anything, but I have a review. I'm really proud of that review. I think that was a very well-written one. Bloodwake does have a cool name, Warehouse. I actually think I like Bloodwake more than I do Galleon. Did I play Bloodwake on stream recently? I don't remember that. Unless my memory is like gone.
I was on a routine.
I don't remember that.
When all hell dropped out of the sky. 1 second.
I don't know what's up with that. That's just what the soft mod gave me, the little family thing.
My fate was a coin flip between the sharks and starvation.
Because you want to see a cool game get played, Taylor?
Couldn't get worse.
Yeah, this one is not backwards compatible. This one is stuck on the... Well, no, it's backwards compatible on the 360 at least.
Impress me.
The man with the imposing voice was Ped Zhang, warlord of the fierce Shadow Clan, and the one man standing between me and a 60-mile swim.
You can start with your name.
Lieutenant Shao Kai, Northern League Fleet, Torpedo Squadron 12.
Squadron? Where are your ships?
Your grunts picked over everything that could float. The rest went down in the attack.
Yeah, no, this game is very impressive. This was almost my very first Xbox game. When I went over to a friend's house to play, we almost played Bloodwake, but their dad said it was too violent and let us play Halo instead, which is weird. Yeah, I have reviewed this game before, Master.
His attitude is unfortunate, Lord.
And I think I covered it in a couple videos, a Hidden Gem video and a 360 video.
Just like that.
Yeah, Quantum Redshift is a Wipeout clone, but it's made by people who made Wipeout.
That was the day I became a Sea Raider for the Shadow Clan.
Oh god, please don't. Yeah, Pulse Racers just ruined everything.
But I'm not doing this for him because I
No, that's my thing with this Ludicrous is the cutscenes are so basic and just everything. It's very simple, but it is a first-year Xbox game. So I think it's more about the gameplay than anything. And hey, Zombie, you love this game? Yeah, it's a great one. Fusion Frenzy on the Xbox. Yeah, that's not on tonight. I don't know if I consider... I guess I don't really like Fusion Frenzy, so I guess I wouldn't consider it like a gem. Yeah, there is Chuck Norris. Yeah, Chuck Norris isn't in a game on the Xbox. When I stream 50 Cent Bulletproof in the future. Sure, yeah, definitely. I've never played that one. Battlefield and at least Halo. I could see that with war games versus Halo. At least Halo's like sci-fi. You're killing aliens.
Zhang assigned a ship's mate named Ahmed to bring me up to speed on life.
Yeah, if Fusion Frenzy's got to get brought up one time.
Shipping routes are juicy, especially the cargo.
Yeah, that would be Camp Extra's favorite Xbox game.
Our ship's throttled up.
Yeah,
There isn't a
yeah,
speeder on the
definitely.
Dragon Sea that can take us.
What's with Scarface?
That's Gamal the Knife, one of Zhang's pit bulls. Watch him. That's him. Just because you caught Zhang's eye, don't think you're one of them.
I don't think we gotta sit and listen to this for much longer. You know, people love Fusion Frenzy, and that, you know, that all for them. The sumo minigame's good. You know, like, that's just gonna be one of those things. Alright, so it's been a little bit. Okay, use the stick, kind of like. That's right.
Use turbo for a burst of speed.
Okay. Yeah, look at the water. The water's impressive.
Don't push me, boy. You will regret it. You're on your own.
You got Bloodwake when it was new. Nice. I mean, it's a platinum game.
Did it. Let's get started. We've got to sink every last sampan.
Yeah, look at I'm standing in the water.
Deadly accurate at close range. Best of all, you never run out of ammo.
Perfect. And they drop little things. I don't know. It's just a fun, arcadey game. It gets tough too. No, Halo is more gory, but I'm like thinking from like the point of view of a parent who doesn't play like video games. Like, it's like, oh, a war game or some game where you kill like aliens. No, Bloodwake was not a launch title, but it came out in the first year. It came out in December. Oh, that's right, it does have cheats. That makes things a little bit easier, just in case we hit any little stopping points. Got a nice like rock soundtrack too. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes, yeah, I don't know why the reviews are so brutal against it. It's just like a fun game. And see, that's why I think this one's a hidden gem. Oh, he's from Oklahoma. I did not know that. That Waterworld game on the Virtual Boy seems so interesting. Like, it was definitely a big idea.
It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Yep. This first level is a little like, okay, I get it though. It's like a tutorial level. It's just like, hey, this is just how you go around. This is just you shooting things. You're on choppy water. Yep, exactly, Ludicrous. Yeah, Amped especially gets confused as a launch title, but it wasn't. It's really close. It came out, I think, maybe a couple weeks later. But yeah, it was not one of the launch titles for the Xbox.
Sorry he crossed Penn's leg.
Favorite combat racing game on the original Xbox? Ooh, on the Xbox? Off the top of my head, if we're thinking combat racing like a Twisted Metal, like, no, I can't think of anything in particular. This might be up there, but it's like if it's a racer with a little bit of combat mixed in, probably Quantum Redshift. I don't know, Blinds. I could see maybe people wanting a bit more story out of it, maybe more consistent levels. The Waterworld movie is kind of fun. Bloodwake needs a remaster. I wonder who owns the rights to Bloodwake. Doesn't even get the honor of being the Xbox game where you play as a blue guy. Man, Azric is such an interesting game. It's definitely a game made for a few people. Like, there's definitely people out there that would just absolutely love that game, and there is.
Because a day later, I scored my next mission from a far more attractive source.
Oh, they had different key personnel, but yeah, it is the same as Stormfront Studios.
No one knows much about her, except you cross her at your peril. And Lord Zhang?
Because the game's very arcadey, and most games were moving away from that style at the time. Yeah, and I mean, is that part of the reason why the Dreamcast... I mean, there's, you know, the Dreamcast 2 thing, I mean, Sega just moved a lot of their games over to the Xbox, but the Dreamcast always struck me as a more arcadey console. Collect 4 treasure chests stashed in the coves along the coast. Oh, yeah, I could see that. Feels like Far Cry, like the islands.
Collect all 4 treasure
Cell
chests.
damage is in... you know, I don't hate cell damage.
Sink any enemies
Forgot
you
about
meet.
that one. That was an Xbox exclusive for, like, a time, right?
Let's get our payment from an armed pocket.
So yeah, now we got missiles.
Let's use the rocket launcher.
Yeah, I definitely want to do Resurrection of Evil sometime. I never can play games that are in the same series back to back. I usually just get a little tired of them. I need a little break.
With rockets, try to lead the target.
Star Wars Demolition. I don't think that was on the
Rockets are
Xbox,
great
right?
against short targets.
I don't know.
They've spotted us.
Grab by the
And
Ghoulies.
they're
Great.
running
Now
off.
that one's fun. I like Grab by the Ghoulies.
These Jade Kingdom fools need a lesson.
Yeah, I know. Kinda fun isn't a great compliment, but... Yeah, I've never played Roadkill, but I've been asked to review it quite a bit. Yeah, I own Waterworld on the Arrow Blu-ray release, and I still haven't watched the director's cut version.
Ah, I knew he wouldn't pay up without a fight.
You can't tell me. This song rocks.
Hey, they're not such lousy shots.
Let's get this chest up here.
You got the first one. 3 more to go.
I don't know if it's modern day pirates or if it's a alternate history. That's what I believe it is. Yeah, the Xbox really loved a lot of Xbox games, or in like to show off the power of the Xbox. Water was definitely a big selling point. Like Transworld Surf being a launch title. Yeah, no, I don't have any problems with cell damage. Now, I may be sitting down for long sessions, but multiplayer, you got a good game there. Yeah, I own Demolition, never played it, though. I did recently go through and I watched all Star Wars movies. Had a lot of games, making games that were only for certain... Yeah, I mean, for niche audiences. But you could do that, because games didn't cost as much back then. So you could make a game for a niche audience. But now, where game production costs... Oh my god. Costs so much, that's why you see in a lot of AAA games just repeats of the same thing over and over, because it's safe and it's what the majority likes. You own 3 Virtual Boy games? I don't own any Virtual Boy games, and I don't have Nintendo Switch Online to try the new stuff. But maybe one day if I find a new Switch game that I'm interested in playing. Oh, it does sound like Crash Bandicoot. That's a great comparison. Yeah, this game's great. Just like a fun boat game. Yeah, Splashdown's a good one. Oh man, the controls are a little funky sometimes, but Yeah, Splashdown. I'm thinking of Carve. That's the jet ski game that I enjoy. Ready or Not 2 was a lot of fun. I had a great time with it. I think I still like the first one better, but it still was a good time. No, you're right. The original Xbox has a ton of great games on it. Great single-player games. Amazing. It doesn't have a lot of RPGs, but what it does have in RPGs is great. Well, yeah, the Blink's water effects are they're different. They're on another level because you go through it in slow-mo and it just is interesting. Yeah, we don't get games like this anymore. Dark Productions. I'll try to get it this time. I didn't realize there was another one.
Whoa, that's not a regular sampan.
I could use the health. Hey, Mark, welcome in. Always happy to see you in here from South Texas. Oh, you found Chronicles of Riddick and Van Helsing? Great games. I think you're right, Taylor. I didn't watch the Ewok movies or anything like that. So I watched all of the major theater ones. Oh, yeah, I own Bloodwash. I want to play it at some point, and I like those short horror games that they put out.
Those large sampans are heavily armed.
Come on. There we go. We only dropped ammo, so I need to... The physics are so funky, but it's fun. Come on. Carve does rule.
Payment in
You have an OG Virtual Boy? That rocks. Hey, the Cable Guy. That's a fun one. More people need to watch it. Galactic Battlegrounds. Nice. I've never played that one. I actually don't like Arctic Thunder. I don't think there's a lot... The gameplay's fun in the arcade, but on the consoles there's just not enough content. Oh, nice. You collect figures, Mark? You like how the sky looks? Yeah, I gotta look at it one more time. I agree, Casual. This game does. World of Worlds winning Worst Picture. Probably deserved. I don't love the Razzies, but it was the worst movie I saw last year. Sink all boats guarding it. Can do. Good choices, Tommy. Warcraft rocks.
Destroy the munitions.
Oh, Crimson Skies is better than Bloodwake. Yeah. Crimson Skies, where Bloodwake doesn't have the best story, Crimson Skies has a really good story. I feel like a better level design, and the open world level design is really interesting.
These autocannons pack quite a punch. Take out those sap cans.
I love the music. The drums on it are really nice. Star Wars camp. All their stuff Camp Star Wars is for nerds. Have you heard about the new... No, I haven't. The Last Jedi is your favorite. Is that actually your favorite? Far Cry Instincts. Oh, both Far Cry Instincts? Nice. Great choices. Especially if you have Insignia to play that online, that game's so good online. The map creator is amazing. I love seeing the boats fly around. I'm glad you liked the Morrowind review, Henry. I'm a big fan of that review as well. It's one of my favorite written reviews. Also, Frisky Biscuit with the $4.99. Frisky, you always come in here and you help, and you're always just giving some cheers. So cheers back at you. I appreciate all your support. You rock. So thank you. And that's super number 2 towards our goal. If we hit 5 supers by 10 o'clock, we will do a 4th round of games. So that means I will be on later than 10 p.m. So if you want to see some more games, one more hidden gem played, we will do it. Is it really fair to compare anything to Crimson Skies? No. Crimson Skies just rocks as its own thing. Bill Gates figure. There's got to be someone who's done it. A PS2 exclusive you wish came to the Xbox. That would make for a good video, but Jak and Daxter, for sure. The first one, the second, and the third one, I think would make for awesome and amazing looking Xbox games and nice platformers, right? Just something different, and I think that would have been great. Shadow of the Colossus would have been really cool too. I think it would have looked beautiful on the Xbox. I own Super Bombad, Taylor.
How destroy the munitions?
Alright, let's do it. Oop, hit the wrong thing.
There's the munitions cache.
See, I don't know what you should go for with Crimson Skies if you want to go into the expanded lore. I've only played High Road. I haven't even played the PC Crimson Skies. I'd like to on the channel. Oh, the Razzies used AI? Well, now I like them even less. Or I did, yeah. No, I died a little type. I thought you were joking. Isn't this game a 480p capable? Yes, yeah, I believe so. Most games on the Xbox are 480p capable. Howdy? Howdy, oh, curious. How are you doing? And how is everybody's day going? I don't think I said that on the top. How is everybody doing tonight? No, the supers are not necessary, Tommy. I appreciate everybody who's.
As word of
But
our
it is
success
super nice when
rate
people do.
spread, Ped Zhang called me in.
You've bought yourself
It is
a
not
service
backwards compatible on the
but there's
Xbox
one
One,
more challenge
unfortunately,
before you win a
Mario.
place with us. All you have to do is circle the island within the line of buoys and get back to the
Well,
start.
I'm glad you think my channel's a good one.
Of course, it wouldn't be much
I love
of a challenge
Oblivion.
without opponents. So my best
Yeah,
plan
Shadow of
is
the Colossus on the
to slow
PS2
you
is
down.
beautiful, but it definitely was a
Since
strain on the
Jamal is
Xbox. Imagine that at 720p widescreen. Beautiful. You know, looking for Bombad for years. I found it at a yard sale. I'd actually never heard of it. Yeah, we need more of The Rock on the Xbox. But we did get that Spy Hunter game we starred in. Doing good. Today's been much better. I'm happy to hear that. Wonderful. I know that sounds tough, Colton. I hope you're recovering. All right, beat Daniel's best time running the gauntlet. Okay, so we got more of a time-based one, so I might have to focus up. Really, Far Cry 4 is in your top 10? That's the only Far Cry other than 6 that I haven't played.
Stay inside the line of buoys.
3 is great. 2 is great.
Beware
The first
the
one's great.
opposing boats.
I even liked 5. I
Beat
like the
Kamal's time
formula.
to the finish line.
Alright guys, just to let you know, we got about 12 more minutes of this one.
Stay within the buoys, or we'll lose.
Yeah, but the physics on the turning,
We're
it's
too
like...
close to the buoys. Be careful.
Yeah, I thought so. The physics on the turning can be a little funky when you put on the turbo. Yeah, Blood Dragon's great.
Stay inside the line of buoys.
Did he say the line of
Stay
bows?
within the buoys. or
At least
we'll
this guy
lose.
says it correctly. I feel like I should just be racing. You do have to like micro turn. That's like the best way to put it. And I want to say this game feels better on the
Full
Duke.
throttle. We must beat Gamal's time.
Come on. I feel like it's meant for the Duke stick, because the sticks on the Duke I do think feel different.
Keep the buoys on your left. Those guys are trying to
Oh,
ram
the
us.
Blood I've always wanted to play Blood Dragon Trials. Yeah, Blinks 2 is stuck on the Xbox. I mean, they put Blinks 1 on backwards compatible. I don't see why not 2. Especially since there is no copyright on that anymore. It is public domain. I do think the ending of Far Cry 3 it could have been better. Oh my god.
We're too close to the
That
buoys.
sucks, dude.
careful.
Okay. Okay. Alright, alright. We're still doing okay. I haven't tried the map editor in Far Cry 5. I didn't get to try that out. Far Cry Primal, I remember actually being kind of fun, but like I just said, I just find the formula kind of fun. Yeah, Trials of the Blood Dragon. Yep, you're right.
Just a little further. We're too close to the buoys. Be careful.
Oh, yeah. All right, maybe he was right. I was like, no, I'm not that close to the buoys.
You
No.
don't have a chance, boy. We're too close to the buoys. Be careful.
Oh, that was easy for how much I got like messed with that whole time.
Beat Gamal's best time.
You shall not pass. Yeah, I hope that keeps coming back. I could see that. I could see the story needing to be. I feel like the stories could be better in all the Far Cries. Tommy and Colton. You should try out Forgotten Realms Demon Stone. It's a great game. If you like the combat in Lord of the Rings, it's fun to see it go to a fantasy setting. Or I guess that is a fantasy setting. An even more fantasy Dungeons & Dragons setting. Not really based on the movies.
We were still celebrating my
Gonna use the
victory
Texas
when
sun this
Ped
summer to
Zang
power
called for
small,
me.
efficient AC
Even
to keep
though
my
I'd
den
left
cool.
Gamal
That sounds
chilling
awesome.
for
That's a really
good
great
time.
project. Do you play your games in the den?
I hope your victory was more than beginner's
When I
luck,
was a kid,
boy.
my family had a house with a den in it, and I
Special
loved
now.
the den.
That you've made captain. You're not surprised.
No, Henry,
Only
I'm
that
not
you didn't
playing
promote me
online.
sooner.
Lady Helen warned me about your.
I played Enslaved about like 5 or 6 years ago, and I remember it holding up surfboard. But also, Bloodwake does not have online. This game did not have Xbox Live. It came out before Xbox Live came out for the Xbox. You like games that use magic? Nice. So do you like Nightcaster? Have you ever played that one on the Xbox?
I
The
hear
Demon
that
Realm
Jade
poster.
Kingdom's
I think
developing a
that sounds like it'd be really cool.
You heard right. They've taken.
I bought a modded
3
one just to join your
sunspots.
session. Can't wait.
Plan
Oh,
to
awesome.
move
Well,
them through
Henry,
the
we'll
Sandbag
definitely.
Channel tomorrow.
We should
They
have an
reach port,
Insignia
it's
night
game
coming up
Which is
not
why
too far
you're
from
going
now.
to take our ships back before they get there. The junks are guarded by a handful of armed escorts. Once they're sunk, the junks will be free to sail home. But watch your back. The Jade
I actually
Kingdom
don't love the
will
Nightcaster
destroy
games, but someone who
Canada.
likes magic might like it more than me.
We've got to teach them a lesson.
All right, guys, just as a warning, 7 more minutes, and then we'll be moving on to our next game. All right, well, have a good night, Colton. You sleep well. Hope work's not too bad tomorrow. I played a bit of Jack X. That one's, I think it's neat that they tried something different. Here, junks were captured by Piranha. Intercept the convoy and sink the enemy escort before they reach. Okay, so this is like a timed one. Watch movies, YouTube. So the den's your main place, Mark. Love that. Hey, Origin Freak, I am doing well. How are you doing tonight?
Sink the enemy escorts.
It's kind of like, I wouldn't say it's that close to Dark Souls, really. Except for maybe like with how difficult it is. It does feel close to Ninja Gaiden in a way. But Ninja Gaiden, I think, personally feels smoother than Otogi does. But Ninja Gaiden is just an amazing game.
You have great range and hit hard.
Didn't even get close. It feels like my guns overheat right before they die every time. Lost Frontier. I never played Lost Frontier though. I'd like to play that one. I've played a Snake Rattle and Roll through Rare Replay. It is a surprisingly good game. Once again, this song rocks. I'd love to see someone rap over this.
The enemy is attacking the junks.
Multiplayer for this might be kind of fun. Yeah, I played, because it does have a local multiplayer. Putting foundation in this week. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I hope everything goes well with your new house. That's great. No, I don't have an April Fool's stream planned. What day of the week does April Fool's go on? Wait, is April Fool's on a Tuesday? The Halo Wart Gun AA gun? Oh, yeah, the Warthog. Yeah, I can see that.
Here come enemy reinforcements.
Get a little bit of this health. Oh crap, don't I have more weapons? Thought I had a torpedo, or, yeah.
Now, we become the escort. Let's get these junks to safety.
Oh wow, you can turn off the HUD. I didn't realize that with the black button. Also, how are you doing, Akel? Happy to see you here. Alright, well, I hope cooking goes well.
Escort the junks to the south channel.
Hidden Gem Bejeweled, yeah. Oh, April Fool's is on a Wednesday? Oh, if it was on a Tuesday, that'd be something else. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's just, yeah, a stock sound. Hey, Chaotic Monster, I'm glad you enjoy Blood Wake. It is a fun one. Yeah, the water looks awesome. Hoping I can get some ammo. No, just more health. Oh, no, I got a bit of ammo.
One of our junks is seriously damaged.
Really? Is there another one over here? Yes, it looks like it. Yeah, I guess the day before April Fool's. Oh, sunk. Dang it. The day before. Hear me out. Do an April Fool's stream where you play anything. I know. I've thought about that. Just playing like PS2 on April Fool's or something. I don't know. How would people feel about that? Change my channel name. Can't PlayStation. I know the Duke is waiting. It feels better on the Duke. On the tongue sound. I didn't know that was being added to Fortnite. I'm way too old to know all about that stuff. Like, I know it only in passing. Yeah, escort missions are definitely not my favorite. But guys, I think, yeah, we'll put a wrap on that. I think we'll put a wrap on this one. And let's go ahead and move on to our third game. So from this one, I've got 4 choices for our third game of the night. And that's going to be Nightcaster, which I was just talking about, where it's a top-down game where you play as a magician. Early Xbox exclusive. We also have Pariah, which you guys know is a first-person shooter that I love very much. It's a really cool sci-fi shooter, kind of like Half-Life-ish. Transworld Snowboarding, another one that I love. Tony Hawk-like game, but it's snowboarding. Looks great, plays great. And then finally Gladius, which I've actually never played, but I've heard it's a hidden gem, so that would be a fresh one for me. It's like a turn-based gladiator game from LucasArts. So I'm going to put that out, and then let's give it a few minutes. We'll see what gets picked. Camp Extras took over. Yeah, put like a voice changer on. Camp Cube. No, I don't want to steal any thunder from good old GameCube Galaxy. When you're, but that would be funny. Or we change, we go on each other's channels. When you review and when you just play the games, what difficulty? I almost always play on hard, whatever is one up than recommended. I usually always play on normal. When I review and, well, when I review, I try to play every difficulty at least a little bit. But if I try to beat the game at least once for a review, and that's usually normal, because I consider that the baseline. I consider, like, what do the developers intend me to play this as? So I just think normal, and that's just the way I like to play. But I usually check out easy and hard just to see what it's like. If Bill was lurking, can he give me, like, take some money? You play any Slay the Spire 2? Yes, I've played Slay the Spire 2. I've only played about 5 hours, but I love it. It's just Slay the Spire 1, but a little better. Gladius was in LucasArts demo disc, so I have played the demo, but I've never played the full game. Yeah, I do like Rocket Power. I really liked it as a kid. I haven't watched it in a long time. Pulling out all the hidden gems. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, guys, if we do get 3 more supers, we will do a 4th game tonight, and that'll be whatever got 2nd place for the other 2 rounds, which so far is Quantum Redshift, House of the Dead 3. And then we'll do that if we get 3 more supers. Yeah, Pariah doesn't have great reviews. I don't think people remember it well, but I really liked it. Which, that's winning right now, and we'll have a couple more minutes sitting. Oh, actually, it's a tie between Pariah and Gladius. Oh, wow, this is going to be a tough one. Nightcaster, and then Transworld Snowboarding is really far behind. I'm interested in seeing. I like hard because it really makes you learn the game and systems and strategize. Yeah, that's the thing. Hard difficulty can be a mixed bag. Because sometimes it can be cheap difficulty. Oh, I forgot that it's the people that did War. I've never played Warframe. Nightcaster will make a comeback. You think so? All right, I'm going to give it a few more. I'm going to count down to 10. If it's still tied, we'll just do another poll. So, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Get those last votes in. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're ending the poll. So it did end with a tie. We got a tie. 36% Gladius, 36 Pariah. So we're going to do another poll, and we're going to do a 50-50 poll. And I will stop it in a minute or two. Hopefully it doesn't end middle in the 50-50. We'll have to figure something out after that. Pariah and Gladius. All right, guys, get to voting. Oh, man, this is exciting. Yeah, I'll try the. I think Night Dive does a good job. I've never played Sin before, though, but I definitely would be down for that. Now, so just as a refresher, Pariah is a first-person shooter similar to Half-Life, and then Gladius is like a it's a strategy gladiator game. Yeah, I have somebody that like a friend for a long time. I always see him pop on the Warframe. If all the polls keep ending on 50-50s, then I don't know what to do. Yeah, Pariah. Well, no, Pariah was on the PC. It was a console exclusive, I believe, though. But yeah, Gladius was multi-platform. Yeah, I have a lot of good memories with Pariah, with the map creator. It's really good. All right, when this hits 2 minutes ago in the timer, I'm going to end it, and we'll go there. I picked up Pariah. I forget where I got it. I just got it because it was super cheap when I was a kid. Oh yeah, sorry. It's a strategy game. It's not saying 2 minutes. I'm going to count down. So we'll count down from 5. So get your votes in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. I'm ending the poll. It looks like Pariah won. Which I love Pariah, so I'm excited for that one. So let me get the disc in really quickly. All right. Yeah, so the Pariah doesn't have the only on Xbox label on it. Dark Sector, man. I wish I liked Dark Sector more than I did. Yeah, Pariah, I should do a review on it one of these days. All right, let's get to it. I'm gonna get that timer going. And then just one more time before we end the night. If we do get 3 more supers, I will do a 4th round. Yeah, but if not, that's okay too. Yeah, Pariah is one that I like. I don't know. I play every so often. Okay, that looks like it's like one that I maybe played. Let's get a new profile going. Mason 2 works for me. Yeah, every first-person shooter was a Halo killer. Yeah, no, this one is not available on the Series X. For the stream, we'll play on that one. Yeah, Dark Sector is cool ideas, but is a little broken. What percent? I've reviewed as of tomorrow, because we do have a new video coming out tomorrow. I have reviewed 132 original Xbox games.
Oh, God.
I can't do a percentage, but it's 132 out of a little over 900. So I'm working my way through it.
It's okay.
104 blocks for one profile. You're right, that is a bit
Too late.
excessive. All right, well, Forrest, I hope you have a good night or a good day at work tomorrow. Appreciate you always stopping by and talking. Did it show the Duke buttons? I don't know. I don't have my Duke near me. This one's so late, I feel like it had to have been developed with the S in mind. Oh, Warpath, that's what I need to play. I can't believe we've hit 100, or tomorrow we'll hit 132 original Xbox reviews on the channel. It is always surprising to me. I think tomorrow's video is a really fun one, too.
Jack Mason, sir.
Where's Dr. Williams?
He's on sick leave. I've got the order. Transport infectious material from the prison back to TCC.
She's been on ice for a month.
Where's our escort, Colonel? I've got here 2 D5s listed as escort.
Sorry, Doctor. Those ships were reassigned this morning. Looks like you're on your own.
Everybody here, which do you prefer, the S controller or the Duke controller? I'm really interested in that. On my 100th birthday, yeah. Well, before I used to pump out Xbox reviews because, you know, they'd be under 10 minutes, just talk about my feelings and everything. But now I like doing it like chronicling, like its history, where it's at, breaking everything down, making sure every game gets an important review. So definitely they take longer now, but I think that's for the better. Every game deserves some love, even if it's bad. Duke,
Doesn't look
okay.
that bad from up here.
13%, I appreciate that, Taylor. We're over 10%. Never played with the Duke? The Dukes? Not bad. You have to... I was upside down and now I'm not. Alright. Good looking Xbox game. This is backwards compatible on the 360, but it runs really bad. Yeah, usually if it's released in 2001, 2002, I will play with the Duke. I like to see... if the buttons were Duke-ish, maybe I should have pulled it out. I should have the Duke on hand for every stream. That's right, and this is how you heal yourself. My phone is ringing in game. Yeah, it sounds like my Nokia. The song in the background's really nice. Got the bone saw. Bone saw is ready. Yeah, the little blur on screen is definitely interesting. Very of the time.
Don't move. Who are you? What's going on?
Whoa. Easy with that thing. I'm a doctor. You're very sick.
I said don't move. Where am I?
You're okay. You have a virus. You were put into stasis to slow it down.
What are you talking about? How'd I get a virus?
We're not really sure how it transmits yet. Maybe through blood.
Blood?
Like the rage virus. Yeah, Pariah, like, you know, I don't know how popular it was, but I remember when I purchased it again later in life from a game store, the person behind the counter talked about how much they loved playing this game online. Yeah, but I feel like some of the early games use having the X, A, X, B, and Y buttons so close to each other.
I think they're already
They're easier
here.
to like press, like use your whole thumb to press all of them.
Shit!
Oh, the 360 controller is great. One of the best. I just like a good shooter. I don't know, this one feels good. The rumble feels good, the recoil. It's got nice sci-fi guns in it. Yeah, I mean, Warframe definitely makes money, right? Dark Productions, I mean, that's probably the reason they stick with it. This game also looks good. I like the textures. I also think visually it's really strong. Defeat Stubbs, like the zombie? That'd be a fun crossover. Yeah, the story, you don't have to think too much about the story in this one. Definitely not winning awards there.
Bullshit. Someone was going through a lot of trouble to
I mean, it's fine for a sci-fi setup. I don't think it's bad. They tried their best. They got voice acting that's okay, you know, not bad. It's a thing. Two things I'm a sucker for: sci-fi stories and first-person shooters. Which is maybe why I like Halo so much. First game with a ragdoll effect. That's actually, that'd be a fun fact to know. I don't know. So much saving. Oh yeah, Area 51 definitely. Area 51 has such a good setup for a decent story. And I kind of it just gets tired. The dudes that make, yeah, I think that's cool that they made a game. I don't know, this is a definitely interesting time. I don't get Warframe vibes from this game, but I'm not an expert on Warframe. That'd be a good question for somebody else, though. Yeah, Area 51, I was kind of it was fine. I'd give it a 3 out of 5. But that was one of those games in the comments. You definitely saw people that really loved that one. Kind of like Call of Cthulhu was like that. Yeah, I played Silent Hill 2 on the Xbox. I'm fine with it. You know, some of the fog effects aren't great. There's small things that make the PS2 version better, but I think they're small. And I think if you're going to play a cheaper version of Silent Hill 2, it's not a bad way to play it at all. That was quite a dip there. Oh, I need to... Oh my god. Do I only have... Okay, no, I've got some charges. Yeah, no problem dying in DoorDash. I wish this game had Insignia support a Kel. But yes, the online multiplayer is fun. But online multiplayer back in the day used to just be fun in general. I feel like a game with other people is usually just a good time.
A shroud relic. You wouldn't find anything like this in a museum. Even
yeah, I hope David Duchovny doesn't see that.
It was a
reminder. You think even if you asked him about Area 51, if he'd have anything interesting to say?
More like a domestic situation 30 years ago.
I get that PS2 vibes. You like to see a love story. Yeah, the health system's definitely interesting in here. Oh yeah, and we got weapon upgrades. This is like the shotgun. Or no, it's like the grenade launcher. That's completely forgot. Well, I appreciate the like warehouse, Dave, and anybody who does like the video. That's really nice of you. And I'm glad you guys, I hope you guys are having a good night tonight. It was fun to get to just play some of these nice classic hidden gems for the Xbox. Oh yeah, Vladimir, it's going for an Xbox feel. I reviewed Second Sight, yeah, way back in the day, one of my early reviews. Actually, I want to re-review that one. I feel like I would like it more now. Back then, I liked the physics and stuff like that. Alright, we're gonna upgrade this one. Might as well upgrade this as well. Actually, no. Oh, once it's in, it's locked in. Okay. I agree, Ludicrous. I was thinking about that earlier. What game was it? It's Chicago Enforcer, which I have a review of that coming out tomorrow. It's probably easier to find people to play with online now than that game ever had players online. Because, I mean, who was playing Chicago Enforcer online? Yeah, the story in Second Sight is definitely interesting, and I like the look. 77 likes, I can appreciate that. I mean, we got over 50 viewers in here, which is awesome. From what I can tell in the comments, Ludicrous, it was important to some people. I've read plenty of times in comments that people would just buy Xbox games because it had the Xbox Live label on it. And that was without even looking at anything, because sometimes Xbox Live games were just aware, which showed you being online. Another Chicago Enforcer game? No, not anytime soon. But that was fun. I believe you were in that game. So in tomorrow's review, Retracting Blinds, you are in the gameplay video. Because I reused the stuff from the live stream. The vehicle handling, I could see that, yeah. Second Sight on the game. Oh, I forgot about a mine. Yeah, I've only ever played it on the Xbox. I wonder how it is on the GameCube. You like Chicago Enforcer? I think it's not the worst Xbox exclusive, but it's definitely, it feels so empty. That's the problem with it. Without just adding music to that game could have made it feel just a little bit better. All the way back here. That's tough. Oh yeah, I've always wanted to play Geist. It's such an interesting game for Nintendo. Oh, it auto switched to this weapon. And that just like ruined me. I have not played Urban Chaos before, but I've heard great things. Immortalize the... I feel like you've been in other Camp Xbox videos though. Any of the Insignia ones, because you're usually there every Insignia night. Had a demo of Otogi 2, was kicking myself. Yeah, especially nowadays when it's so expensive. I don't have Otogi 2 either. Yeah, I needed like a cool 20s soundtrack just to spice it up a little bit. Yeah, the soundtrack from Untouchables would have been perfect for it. Even something royalty-free, cheap. Yeah, No One Lives Forever 2 would have been great on the Xbox. Yeah, Chicago Enforcer is interesting as a weird footnote in Xbox history. Because it has the only on Xbox label, but it's not really only on Xbox. I've never heard of this Halo, my hops. What's that one about? eBay Goodwill? Ooh, I hope you got Geist at a good price. I like the original Xbox more, but the 360 is also an amazing console. Both are in a higher tier and are amazing for, I guess, different reasons. So I'm gonna have to go through. But I do have an original Xbox bias. But the 360 has amazing games. I think just by the end of the 360, games started to stop. Games on the original Xbox, there's more unique titles trying new and different things. By the end of the 360, I felt like that's when games started to repeat themselves a bit more. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that Chicago Time Splitters level is amazing. Well, I'm glad I'm your favorite retro YouTuber. That's really nice of you, Dale. Thank you for stopping by. Halo, a JRPG about angels. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Halo, I don't know. Halo just sounds boring to me. Oh, an Xbox Ultimate? That'd be cool. Well, I wonder what holds them up from like making most Xbox games playable physically. Does licensing still affect the game that you own or something? I don't know. Yeah, you get the sweet construction effects in this game. It's actually pretty solid for the time. I've never had a 360 Red Ring Army. I'm very lucky to say that. That probably will change eventually one day since I play so much 360. But yeah, I've never experienced the Red Ring of Death. That's true. You do get backwards compatible games on the 360. Not the whole library, though. $50 for Geist? Not bad. Yeah, I mean, the 360 still is full of risky games, at least. Oh my god. Okay. So neat. Yeah, I've never seen Halo in multiple Xbox locked. Hey, I'm glad you like to see a Pariah Mario. I agree, it is an underrated game. If you like shooters, it's just a good one. No, that's definitely it. They want to make more money off. Why would you make it backwards compatible if they can't make money off of it, right? That's like their thinking. Oh yeah, we're playing Pariah, Vladimir. I do feel like maybe some games had more style. The 360, you know, things started to look better, but I do have a nostalgia. Nostalgia talks a little bit when it comes to visuals. That's a really funny story, true. That's what I've heard, Ghost on Guitar, is that I believe the only reason Jet Set isn't on the Xbox or modern consoles because Phil Spencer was trying to fight for it was licensing. No, I've never played Heroes Specific. I do own it, so I need to review it eventually. It is Pariah, yeah. I think a lot of people in the PS4, Xbox One era, and especially myself, stopped getting like AAA games, like buying them new. At least I did, and I definitely. That's when I started to put more focus in on indie gaming. I mean, that's when I started playing more on PC. It's definitely riffing on Halo. I think it riffs more on Half-Life. I've never played Painkiller, Evan. It does have Insignia support though. Stage Tour. Is that a new Guitar Hero type game? I actually haven't heard of that. Yeah, the destruction is really like. I think the destructive environments are really impressive in this game. Oh, Taylor, we'll get to that one eventually. Microsoft is big enough to solve weird licensing song issues. Yeah, probably. I wonder if there's more behind it than just money, though. Like, it's just like almost like things are tangled up with who owns it, and it's hard to even figure that out. But I'm sure, you know, they're cheap. Too cheap for that, I guess. I'd love to choose some of the UFC fighters walkout music. The levels are majorly cut up. Interesting. Yeah, because that was a PC game, right? Hey, Drizzt. Hey, welcome in. I appreciate you stopping by. You just became a channel member like the other day, so thank you for that. I appreciate, and I'm happy to have you here. Yeah, yeah, gamer. This is Pariah. It's just a fun first-person shooter. One of my favorites for the Xbox. Oh yeah, and Forza, yeah, it is Pariah. This one's not on the thumbnail tonight, but the other ones are. We did play Otogi as well as Bloodweight tonight. It was a good night for games. Pulled that one off. Keep pulling out the wrong thing. What am I? What's hitting me? That's true. I feel like they have to care a little bit. Jet Set Radio Future would be easy money. So many people would buy it. I think that's a lot of people. I know Pure Xbox did a poll and that just like fully went out. Oh, nice, you're going through Val Kilmer movies. That's cool. I haven't seen Top Secret or Real Genius. I've heard of them. Underrated. I've done underrated games. Not really rare games specifically, but I have done a couple videos on underrated games. I believe Pariah is on one of those lists. Yeah, I guess you're right, Taylor. It is... Lawyers can find out these things pretty easily. I don't know about dying, Soul Edge. I wanna have hope for the Xbox. So I don't want to say it's dying quite yet. There's a lot of people changing out, a lot of new people in. They got rid of the everything's an Xbox slogan, which is great. There's a little bit of a return to backwards compatibility, so maybe things are on an upturn, and maybe it needs that rejuvenation. I want to be hopeful. Well, I appreciate it, Drizzit. Or is it Drizzt? Because I know that's the Dungeons & Dragons character. But I'm glad you're enjoying the content so much to binge it. It's amazing to me that people enjoy the videos so much. Red Faction, that's definitely an inspiration there, especially with the destructive, how everything's destructive. Yeah, I do play these on the original hardware. I'm playing this on original hardware right now. Everything's been off of disc tonight. I don't know, because there's also technology behind Xbox backwards compatibility, because you don't actually play the games off of the disc. You download it through backwards compatibility. So it's probably emulation too, which we all know OG Xbox emulation might be getting better, but it's not perfect. I agree, can't game right. Project Hail Mary was a good game, or a good movie. I enjoyed it a lot. I've not tried the new Xbox emulator surfboard. Have you? Merely rated. I've thought about doing just like, yeah, games that were rated accurately. But you could say that for like Halo, right? Halo 1 and 2, amazing games. I would say they're rated accurately. But those are like considered the greatest games of all time. Maybe like games that are average, that were reviewed averagely and are average. Yep, just like D&D, nice. Yeah, that's the rumors, is that more backwards compatibility is on the way, so it's an exciting time, I think, for Xbox, especially with the changeover with a bunch of new people. At first, I was a little skeptical, but I'm pretty excited now. I do not own an ROG Ally Xbox. I just didn't think it was worth the money. I don't play a lot of handhelds. I don't own a Steam Deck or anything. When I'm out, I'm usually not playing video games, so I saw no point in it. Never seen Spartan. I feel like I don't know Val Kilmer's filmography that well. Well, I think it's going to be real Soul Edge, because it wasn't the president or the CEO who said it, but it's someone higher up said, yeah, we are working on backwards compatibility. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to be games. It could be like adding achievements to some of those games. It could be many things, but something's changing with backwards compatibility. Yeah, I think Helix is a good sign. Also, thank you for gifting Camp Xbox membership, Drist. Then Master Game Guru, welcome to the Camp Xbox crew. You're now a camper and you have access to members-only videos. So, yeah, welcome to the crew and thank you for that gift. Appreciate it. This looks like something from 2003. You really think so? I think this is a really strong-looking OG Xbox game. I would say try an HDMI converter. If you're using like the pound cable or something cheaper on Amazon, it's not going to be very good. The Electron X-Out for me is the most cost-effective, best-looking one. I usually, I like playing my games with headphones, and I usually have headphones connected to my PC where I capture my footage and I just listen to the game through there. An emulator sandwich. Interesting. I did not know that. You think Halo 2 is overrated? No, I actually don't think that's that crazy of an opinion. When Halo 2 came out, fans didn't love it. They loved the online, but the single player, I don't think it was very controversial. My biggest fear is they announce backwards compatibility, and it's, oh, Series X games are going to be playable on the Helix. How do you deal with switching between 4:3 and 16:9? You do that through hardware. If you have a soft mod installed, or even through the main Xbox menu. In the main Xbox menu, you can switch it to widescreen, letterboxed, and 4:3. And then if you have a soft mod, you can do the same thing there. And you're just going to change that between all of your games. Now, if your HDMI converter is just doing 16:9 widescreen, then you're going to want to do it through your TV. I know some TVs don't have it, but a lot of TVs you can just change it to 16:9 or 4:3. But unfortunately, I know like Roku TVs, I believe, don't give you that option a lot of the times. No, that's good. I think speakers aren't a bad thing. For me, when I review the games, I like to wear headphones because then I can really focus in on this audio. I did hear about the Phantom special. It's silly. I did not watch Phantom. I was not in the target audience at that time. Yeah, Electron Shepherd is just the way to go, I think. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream curry game. Oh my god. Thanks for being so. Oh, my favorite part of these streams is just talking to all of you. That's like I just love getting to talk to the Xbox community so closely. So no, I'm happy to be on top of the chat. Yeah, this is Pariah, Plum Dumb. That sounded like an insult. Did you know about Avengers Doomsday? Yes, yeah, and I just saw the Dune 3 trailer. I'm really excited for that. Yeah, you can call me that. Can't game, right? That's funny. Haven't been called that yet. Also, guys, just want to say we are going to be ending this stream at 10 tonight. We did not hit our goal, but that is okay. I've had a great night no matter what. Really appreciate everybody who stopped by. It's been a really fun night playing these games. Did you like? Yeah, I really enjoyed Grab by the Ghoulies. It's got a fun style. The controls are weird, and I like weird controlling games. It made me feel self-conscious. Sorry, that's what I keep hearing. It seems like everybody, because I don't really watch streamers, but it seems like a lot of them don't really talk to the chat. But I guess once things get busy, it's hard. Trizit, thank you for the $5 super. I really appreciate that. Have you played Sneakers before? I just picked it up. I think it's one of my all-time favorites. Really? Sorry. Sneakers is something else. I mean, Sneakers is fun. Also, hold on. I'm gonna pause really quickly. Have you played? But Sneakers is interesting. I think it's fun ideas, but it's funkily put together. It's really odd. Oh my god, guys! You guys are coming in at the end. 3 supers. You know what that means? We get a 4th round. All right, guys. Thank you to everybody with the supers. Holy crap. Well, let me get the poll going for the next game. 35 more minutes, guys. We're not even wrapping up. But no, Sneakers is interesting. Do you really like it? I'm interested in hearing if you're joking or not, because I know people don't really like that one. All right, so what won second place in the first round was House of the Dead 3. And then in the second round was Quantum Redshift. And then it was Gladius. All right, so we are picking our 4th game. So which one of these would you guys like to see? Man, you guys rock. That's crazy. You guys, thank you for the supers, especially at the end here. But I gotta say thank you, Drizzt, for the $5 and all your support. It's really nice of you. I'm not stream Steel Battalion. I don't have the controllers. We will meet the goal in this life or the next. Well, can't game right. We ended up hitting that goal, and it was thanks to you. So thank you so much for the super. I really appreciate it. You're awesome. And then Isaac Cosmic with $1.99 and the 99 cents. Thank you. You've been watching this channel. You supported for a long time. You know, thank you for chilling out in here. That's awesome. Everybody, you rock. And then Origin Freak with another $5 super. Oh my god, guys. You think you can leave? Yeah, you're right. I know. I was like getting ready. I had packed my briefcase, and now more like getting ready for bed. But no, I'm happy to stay on. Oh my god, you guys rock. I misspelled Gladius in the poll. Oh, Gladius. That's okay. Too late now. Origin 3, thank you for the $5 super. Thank you for talking in the chat. Do I have a light gun? Not on me, no. Unfortunately. I really do. It's horribly put together, but I just turn my brain off and act like it's good. No, that's awesome. I'm glad you enjoy the game so much. Sneakers is definitely another game that's for specific types of people. And it's a cute game. I think the cutscenes are really cute, and the fur physics are really important at the time. I can see it being a good turn your brain off and enjoy game. Well, I'm glad you love the content, and I'm glad you've been watching. I'm happy to see you on tonight. Yeah, House of the Dead's really fun. And I gotta say one more time, thank you to everybody who got us over the limit in the super, for the supers tonight. See, I kind of like 4, but it's not, definitely the quality dipped. Also, guys, we gotta get a couple more votes in on these. We're tied on one of them. I'm gonna do a countdown soon. But it looks like House of the Dead 3 is in dead last with Quantum Redshift and Gladius tied to play tonight. Get a sneaker stream for a $100 super? I mean, yeah, I mean, if I got a $100 super, I would play sneakers. That would be insane. Also, can't game right. Welcome to the camper tier. I really appreciate that. Thank you for that. You get access to members only videos, and also you get priority comment replies, and you get into all of my videos. Your name will be right there in the front and at the end. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and count down the poll really quickly. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're ending it. We're playing Gladius, which I've only ever played the demo of. This is fresh to me. So I'm going to put that in really quickly. Give me one moment. Let's get that loaded up. Also, Drizzt with another $2 super. I really appreciate that. You rock. You've given them so many supers. You've been so nice in the chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of the support. You know, it's just amazing to see so many people enjoy the videos. I don't know. I love making them. So just happy to see such a positive response from everybody. All right, so this is fresh to me. I did turn it on for a little bit just to make sure it wasn't like it was playable, but that is about it. Really, I hate 5. 5 is my least favorite Halo. All right, let's get that timer on. All right, well, Dark Productions, I hope you have a good night. Thank you for sticking around.
Between Imperia and Nordock.
But sneaker stream, all right. We're maybe.
The Imperial Emperors.
New game. Ursula or Valens, okay. play like the, yeah.
It was an evening like
Five's
many others
Five's
as
multiplayer was good.
Imperial's
SWAT was
greatest
good.
gladiator walked home with his son
And
after another
Infinite's multiplayer was
victorious
fun.
Day at the games. But the cycle of evil would begin anew this night. Not even the Affinity Gods could have saved Imperia's chosen hero, Munio, from his fate that evening. Whether it was fate or the divine will of the Affinity Gods, Valens, the favored son of Imperia, was spared that tragic night.
Yeah, Halo 5 was definitely a rough part. Because Halo 4, I think, you know, it didn't do well, but it had some, I think it had some promise. Well, Sneakers is better than Stuart Little. I'll say that, PS2 vibes. He's cooler.
Valens. How long have we fought side by side?
Fast-paced Halo. Like a medic? I don't, not that I know of.
It's been 11
Oh, I
years,
love this look
ever
of this
since
game.
My father died in the games. Munio took me in and treated me as a son. And you've always treated me like a brother.
My father was only repaying a valiant hero, the cornerstone of his school.
I'm sure he would have done the same for anyone who fought for him. My father wasn't anything special.
Don't say that.
It's the truth.
Yeah,
Nobody
this is
dies in
cool.
the games
I'm gonna turn up a
anymore.
little bit.
So there it is. It's time to begin.
Yes. This school is my father's greatest legacy. We must carry it on in his name.
If this school is going to be successful, it needs a strong warrior to guide it. Show me how much you want to be the leader.
You can't be serious.
I'll fight by your side to the very end, Valens, but you must prove yourself worthy of such devotion.
Always a flair for the dramatic, Ludo.
It's definitely interesting, true Saintly, that so many Xbox games have different cases. They're not really uniform. Yeah, I agree. It's very pleasing. It's really nice.
Now remember, we're just sparring.
Don't worry, I won't hurt you too badly.
Move the cursor over your opponent and press A. By hitting A in the red zone. Okay, so kind of like a Paper Mario-ish.
Son of the greatest gladiator in the land, and this is all you got?
Really, the Wii boxes changed a lot? I didn't even realize that.
I'm surprised you never used them yourself. Son of a mongrel.
This game is made by
A
LucasArts.
few tricks you never shared with me.
I wonder if it has a Star Wars Easter egg. LucasArts in this era used to do a bunch of original stuff, like Wrath Unleashed is another. It's like a fighting strategy game mix. Isaac with another super, $1.99 super. Dude, that's amazing. Thank you for all these supers back to back. You've been watching for a very long time. Like, I remember seeing your comments like forever ago. So thank you for sticking around. I'm glad you enjoy the videos enough to stick around for so long. It's amazing to see people that have been watching for years at this point. Oh yeah, the two buttons that you'd press in, like I think someone said the Pepsi logo ones. Yeah, a lot. That was like the one I feel like you saw the most.
Our school should do well in the games.
Thank you, Ludo.
Yeah, I think there's an ad for this one in the LucasArts demo disc. Well, the demo's in the demo disc, of course. Yeah, is this one on PC? Also, Drizzt with another $2 super. You guys are being too nice. I agree, the voice acting is good. LucasArts usually did a good job with voice acting. I feel like they got a lot of great voice actors in on the game. I can tell the story's pretty decent for this too.
I see you have reacquainted yourselves with the sword.
It is a great honor
So,
to fight
and
for
thank you again for the super, Drizzt.
No, you fight
Super
for
nice of you.
yourselves here. It appears that we are further along than I thought. Munio has taught you both very well.
Thank you. That means a great deal to me.
But we still have much training to do if we're going to get this school back in the high tournaments.
Aye,
What is this?
A memento of your father's. I was waiting for an appropriate time to give it to you.
Definitely feels like they watched Gladiator and they wanted to do their own thing.
Dedication to the sport.
Yeah, LucasArts, unfortunately, they don't exist anymore.
Mankind's violence and rage, which kept them from waging war. Carry on that tradition.
But it's broken. What happened?
I'm afraid it was damaged during the attack that took his life.
He would be proud to see you wearing it, Valens.
Enough of the past. Let's look to our future.
Jedi Academy. LucasArts put out so many good games, and good Star Wars games do. Do you feel like you know enough to skip this lesson? No, I feel like I should get a lesson. Tony Hawk's 3 and 4, Secret Weapons over Normandy, Mercenaries, yeah. The Demon Stone voice acting, I gotta remember. I remember it being okay, at least for the era. Cool. Yeah, just the classic strategy game thing. Which the Xbox didn't have a lot of. That'd make for a great video. Dude, Isaac with another 199 super. Amazing. Thanks for the shout out, the channel, and 316 OG. Well, no, thank you for always watching. I appreciate it. And thank you for the supers. You guys... not just, it's amazing to me. Really appreciate it. It goes right back into the channel, helps me get those games that are a little more, you know, expensive. It helps me like kind of feed that so we can get reviews of maybe even like some of those Xbox Rare games. So I really appreciate that, and I'm happy to bring more love for the 360 and OG consoles. I'm happy to see so many people love it. I love some cheesy voice acting too. Then indicates that you can attack the target during a turn. If you press A with the cursor over a valid target, you'll move the target and attack. Swing meter lets you control the strength of your hits. Ideally, you want to press the indicated button when the moving line is in the red portion. Yep. Makes sense. I already got a critical hit, but okay. You gotta hit it a little early. I forget if Indiana Jones had a Star Wars reference. I'm sure it did. It was Indiana Jones, but Emperor's Tomb is a great one. Also, Drizzit with the $4 super, with the, what is this sticker? They handed me like a drink. Like some red juice. Well, I appreciate the sticker, Drizzit. Thank you. You guys are rocking it tonight. Yeah, no. Thank you for enjoying the videos so far. And you got a lot to binge if you've been binging through it, so no. I'm honestly a little speechless. You guys are being you guys are being so nice. Yeah, backwards compatibility is going to PC. That would be awesome. I mean, that would make sense, right? Because it feels like the new Xbox is going to be a new PC. Choosing continue will make your next turn come up more quickly than it would if you tried to move the remaining distance. Okay. Mercenaries had Han Solo. Yeah, and then, yeah, Secret Weapons over Normandy having the X-Wing and TIE Fighter. Oh, it's Juice. Thank you for the Drizzit. Dude, thank you. I can't believe it. That's so many supers. I appreciate it, man. You are being so nice. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream this much. And I hope everybody's having a good night with this stream. But thank you again, Drizzt. 2D space. Oh, you're thinking of Gladius. Yeah. Am I saying... Are they both pronounced the same way? Okay, we're going to attack the practice post. Ooh, I did it way too late. No supers for a 5th game tonight. Just going to be one more game. Yeah, I got work tomorrow, so after this, I am going to go straight to bed. But, you know, I do appreciate the thought, Taylor. It's really nice of you. I'm glad you're enjoying it to want to see a 5th game. But yeah, no. I'm a working man. I know, everybody's being so nice tonight, Mark. It's crazy. No hard Mountain Dew. Just Mountain Dew Zero, Mark. Hey, Ash, welcome in. Always nice to see you here. No, I appreciate everybody's support. It's really amazing. Well, it's really nice of you. I'm glad my videos have had such an impact on you. That really means a lot. I'm happy that I don't know, you guys get so much enjoyment. We need to be mean to camp, get extras here to help bully camp. No, don't get camp extras here.
The stump? The road?
No. We used to sit on this hill and watch the warriors train below. Remember? We practiced along with them.
Yes, with sticks and rocks.
It was not about the weapons. It was about hero worship.
Back then, we never thought we'd have the chance to run our own school.
And now here we are. It does seem daunting now. We barely have enough equipment to compete.
Every Imperial champion has to start somewhere, Valens. I believe that we are destined for greatness.
And you guys, if you want to, feel free to join the Camp Xbox Discord. There's a lot of fun conversations that happen over there. We do weekly games over there, stuff like that. And a lot of people just go on there, just show their collection and stuff if you like seeing stuff like that. Love to see you over there if you're not. Then the link is in the description.
Her job is to manage the interactions between schools and leagues. Erato?
The same voice actor for the enemy character you're in school with? Interesting. They just hired the same dude to do the same things.
Welcome, Valens and Ludo.
I'll walk you through the registration process. Well, it's history of champions. We have never seen you fight in the games. Really? There was a Balatro before the new one? Interesting. Did a video once about different games with the same name. That's a really good idea for a video, so I bet you that's a fun one. I've watched a few of his videos. He's great. But yeah, how's your guys' night? I guess I'll ask, like, you guys got any big plans this upcoming week? Anything you plan on doing? Any new games you plan on playing? Which means the current battles. Mini battles have strict requirements if you have no choice or may be placed in the staging area. Okay, yeah, gotcha. So you have to pick these two. she said that I can't change where they're placed. Okay. There we go. Goat Simulator? Interesting. Trying to go for every achievement? Just watching movies? Any good movies, Ryan? I just watched a movie called Night Tide with Dennis Hopper from the 60s, which is he falls in love with like a circus sideshow mermaid. It was actually pretty interesting. And I also watched Solo. Watch sports and do work around the house? Doesn't sound bad. Jaws Unleashed. I haven't played that in a long time, but I remember really liking it. Play that in Demon's Stone and plan your wedding. Well, I hope your wedding goes well. That is awesome. Give your thumbs a workout. Perfect. Let's just fight. Alright. Strike and empower myself. Let's just go to the side and fight this guy. Too early. I started playing Planescape Torment Enhanced Edition. Oh, nice. I own that one because I've heard it's such an amazing game. Oh, I
remember our training.
Did not mean to do that. Yeah, but Planescape is, I've just heard it's so good. And I always love a good RPG that I can like sink into. Really, one of the first to earn an achievement on True Achievements. That happened to me because I got a review copy of the AVGN game, and I'm #1 for a few of those, achievements, which that always makes you feel good. Okay, I was worried that he wasn't going to die. Yeah, I love a good game story. Oh yeah, we're playing Gladius Dilemma, the strategy gladiator game. Ooh, I wasn't paying attention. Whoops. Are there any games you don't own but have your eyes on? Right now, it's Futurama. Futurama is the big one that I don't own, but I really want. And then probably Steel Battalion with the giant mech controller. I did it again. It's not a good look. Yeah, you're not wrong. Gladius with 2 A's. Can you stick the name in the corner somehow? Probably not right now, but that is a good idea, Akel. Should probably take the game cover and put it in the corner and have it saved on OBS. Right now, I won't be able to go in and change that. I'd have to set that up. But that's not a bad idea. Yeah, Futurama, I've heard, isn't like an amazing game, but you know, I love the show. I feel like seeing the tutorial's not bad. I should probably look at it this time. Like I missed something important there. And thank you to everybody who's watching. We have over 50 watchers right now, which is incredible. Yeah, that makes sense. Side and back do more damage. Oh, they frown on stabbing in the back. There's a lot to this one. Whenever two gladiators are facing one another, they are both engaged. As you can see, people tend to take a different fighting stance in these situations. We're gonna do from the back.
For the pride of the school!
Oh, whoops. Gotcha, and they're engaged because they're looking like at them. That's cool. Blockers. Ooh, I've always heard about that one. I want to watch it. Yeah, I've heard the game's very okay. Definitely, and I don't think mini games or any games are worth $200. Yeah, there's another Gladiator game. Forgetting the name of it, but yeah, definitely something that definitely a topic that really after Gladiator was a big deal. Of course. Guess I got. Yeah, the demo might be different. Maybe the demo put the best games in there. Oh, I'd love to see Futurama for $2 at Goodwill. I might, like, shake seeing that. Yeah, I have Fireblade. Never played it. Have you played Conker's Bad Fur Day? And also, thank you for the super, Drizzt. I really appreciate that. Once again, you're being crazy nice tonight. I appreciate all your support. I'm glad that you enjoy the channel as much as you do. So, and that'll go right back into the channel. Help me out. So, thank you so much. And also, yeah, I've played Conker's Bad Fur Day. Great game. Silly game. I need more time on the Xbox version, but it looks great. It's a fantastic one. Do you like Conker's Bad Fur Day at all? Spartan Total Warrior, thank you. The first few notes of whatever's playing was Anakin versus Obi-Wan from episode 3. Really? I didn't even notice. I gotcha. If it's LucasArts, you might as well take from Star Wars. No, I don't have a copy of Futurama at all. I remember I went to like a rental store once and they had Futurama. And to this day, I wish I picked it up, but I did not, and it was at normal price. Because you didn't know. It was like, you didn't know it was going to be a rare game. Yeah, Xbox, I noticed Xbox games are really rising up in price, Taylor, recently. The really expensive ones, it's getting kind of bad, and I feel like the popularity of some of them, it's getting... There's still cheap games for the Xbox, cheap, great games, but the rare ones are only raising in price. Yeah, I'm going to get the Helix, Mario. I feel like I have to. The ROG Ally I wasn't too worried in getting, but I feel like whatever the new Xbox console is, I definitely should get. I think it's important for the channel. Yeah, Grim Fandango is one of my favorite games of all time, Surfboard Charlie. The Xbox One? Well, Xbox One is so cheap nowadays, I don't think it would be a bad thing to get. There's a lot of games you can play. Lysander with the 5 Camp Xbox gift memberships. Thank you, Lysander. So that means welcome to the Camp Counselor crew. Taylor Keating, Parker Davidson, RBX, MinSpec Mike, and Xbox Nation. Everybody, welcome to the Camp Counselor tier. You get access to members-only videos. Not only that, you get access to videos early as a camp counselor. So that means you get to watch tomorrow's Chicago Enforcer video, which comes out at 4 o'clock. You get to watch that right now if you wanted to. So welcome in. And Lysander, thank you for gifting those memberships. You always come in here and gift these memberships out. Really appreciate it. Gets more people in the camper crew. So thank you for all your support. Yeah, Wave Race 64 is one of my all-time favorite games at Cal. And yeah, I played the Xbox version of Conkers. It's good. I haven't done it on the channel yet. Here to help my retro gaming homies. Well, thank you so much, Lysander. You rock. It's amazing to see support from people. So, oh wow, I don't know why the video went out. But it's just amazing to see all the support over the years, because you've been a channel member for many years. And I'm happy that it seems that my content is consistent and getting better. And I'm happy that because that's all I want. Attack from above, you hit harder, below weaker. You got the high ground. But you can get an Xbox One pretty cheap nowadays. Yeah, the $300 super to play Sneakers and Futurama. I mean, yeah. That would be nuts, though. You do not have to get super that big. That'd be insane. Ooh, my video went out for a second. It might be an Elgato issue. Hopefully that's it, though. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream tonight, Princess Ashley. That's really awesome. It has been a good time, hasn't it? Oh, you pre-ordered the Series X? I actually didn't pre-order the Series X, but I had a friend that lived in a different state, and they had really easy access to it, and they got it for me and brought it down, which is awesome. It's been a great turnout tonight. And once again, Drizzt with another super, 298 until Sneakers stream in Futurama. Ticking down, no. You don't have to give so much. I do appreciate it, though. Like, that is an amazing support. Thank you so much, Drizzt. I know you're a big Sneakers head, so I remember that. Sneakers is definitely a unique Xbox exclusive that I don't think many people talk about. I feel like I could get some appreciation out of Futurama. The only thing with Futurama being so expensive is I feel like no matter if it was even amazing, I don't think at the end of the day I'll be like, yeah, this is worth $200. I really don't see myself ever saying that. And welcome in, Bob's in Third. Nice to see you here. Hey, Parker, we are playing Gladius right now. It's a LucasArts strategy gladiator game. Pay the extra $50 or so to get the Xbox One X. Yeah, definitely. And the thing is the Xbox One X is still probably going to be pretty cheap. Oh yeah, I'm sure Spartacus. Spartacus, yeah, definitely played into into Gladius. All of those classic ones. Spartacus is such a great movie. Was Futurama a budget title? What makes it so rare was it just had a low run, right? That's it. That is true. Sharing my experience with the community is worth it. No, I agree with that. And you can't review it based on how much it costs. It's like the quality of the game at the end of the day. The value, yeah, the friends you made along the way, exactly. Heavy beats medium, which beats light, and then in turn beats heavy. Okay, that makes sense. I'm glad you love it, Nintendo DS collector. Okay, that's just the dude watching. I'm tempted to put this guy on higher ground. Yeah, maybe got a low print run because of the cancellation. But then it got the movies right after that game came out, right? The 1S, and the 1X. I have the 1S. I never got the 1X. I just skipped right on over to the series consoles. Am I the type that needs it? Yeah, I need it complete in box. I am the type of person that does need the manual with it. I think that's really important. If I'm gonna buy a game at like a certain price, it has to have it all. I don't like loose discs. I like it everything. I like everything perfect. I've bought box copies before. You know, it's fine, but eventually I will have to buy the manuals for those. That's what the thing is in the 7th gen. Late in the 7th gen, it felt like manuals weren't even like a thing there at the end. Ooh, that's not good. I feel like I should move up here. Maybe even up one more. No, I'm gonna have to start attacking from here. Man, keep missing it. Otogi at a yard sale. That's the best hope. It's a great game, though. Yeah, I definitely could have played this one a bit better. Yeah, disc wallets. Yeah, I just don't like the disc wallets. I don't know what it is. Come on. Oh, no. Yeah, that dodge before was so lucky. Yeah, QR code to scan for the manual. That, or, like, they have digital manuals as well. 30 with the case. That's not bad. Otogi for 30 with a case. That's actually really good. But guys, that is, my timer is about to go off in 20 seconds. So that does wrap it up for tonight. So I do want to say thank you all to everybody who's watching, everybody who chatted, everybody who gave supers, gifts, memberships. You all are amazing. You've made it such an amazing night playing these Xbox Hidden Gems. Thank you for all your support. Be sure to stay tuned for the Chicago Enforcer review that is coming out tomorrow at 4. And then, yeah, whatever may come. But I will see you guys next Tuesday for our next live stream, which I'm not sure what that's going to be yet, but we'll see. It was a lot of fun sticking with all of you, talking to you guys. You're amazing. Have a good night, and I'll see you around.